NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Garoppolo on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. They may have thrown the...
Damn. That was quick. It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And off we go from Denver. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On first down, Locke. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
Throwing on second and long. Locke flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Again, they'll throw with Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Here's Locke. That's complete. It's Gordon. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They look to throw. It's Locke. He finds his man. Complete. That's Beck. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now Gordon on first down. Space to run past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, 32 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. One thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Locke. Got an open man here. It's KJ Hamler. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw it is Locke. He finds his man. Complete. It's back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Locke to throw. Being chased out left. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Block now to throw. Dancing to his left. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Thanks, bro.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Hardman. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to take over at
Damn, another one, yo. Come on, man. What's going on tonight? I think it's time to just call it quits. Early night. You ain't gonna get me with that Hail Mary. I know how to play that. That's why I wasn't even tripping. I know how to play the Chiefs. I got the corners and the safeties to play that dude, Tyreek. Man, look at all this wins with them. The Chiefs. He a beast. The only 2 teams he played with was Cheese and Ass. He only played with the 2 niggas that's on the cover. Alright, cool.